Winter in Florida means there are a lot more drivers on the roads, which means, unfortunately, there will be more accidents. Attorney Catherine Stone of Barbas Law is here with more on how to protect yourself. Good morning. Good morning. It's the beauty of living here in Florida. We all want to be here, especially in the winter months. So what is it that you want people to know, certainly about auto accidents? And
Well, you know, I always try to use my experiences in the office to bring those kind of to life here when I'm talking and educating people. So I got a phone call the other day from a client who had been involved in an automobile accident and was treating at a medical facility for his injuries. And he was rather upset that his medical provider was submitting bills to his insurance company, his automobile insurance company. And I had to explain to him
so he had not filed with his insurance at all.
No, he had not said anything to his insurance company. And I had to explain to him that under Florida law, it's called the no-fault benefits. It's called personal injury protection. We refer to it commonly as PIP. By law, the first $10,000 in medical bills is paid for under that PIP policy. And it's no fault, which means your carrier can't penalize you, or your insurance company can't penalize you for using that classification of benefits. And so he was left, I had to explain that he had no choice, but the medical providers were doing by law what they were supposed to do.
But then on the flip side, that means that the insurance carrier, they cannot raise his, which is what he was fearful of?
Right, correct, yes. Now, I am not an insurance agent, but it's no fault benefits. And so you pay for, you know, by law, if you have an automobile in the state of Florida, you must have personal injury protection on your policy. It's required in every auto policy that's issued. So that's why, since it's required by law, they can't penalize you for making a claim for that portion of your policy.
Okay, but you can understand why people get a little like, wait a minute.
Yes. So he understood after I had a conversation with him. But it's important to know this.
Do you need to call your insurance, or you know?
Well, anytime you're involved in an accident, you should report it to your insurance company. In this particular case, he did not cause the accident. So regardless, you know, he needed to be able to report that. But we spoke to the insurance company and took care of everything. But the other thing I wanted to mention too was I had another client that personal injury doesn't just cover medical, your PIP benefits. It also covers lost wages up to that $10,000 mark. And if for some reason you've been injured to the point that you can't mow your lawn, you can't prepare your meals, if you need some kind of attendant care, you can apply for those types of things through the PIP policy as well.
Be compensated for that, for the bills that you would, you know, have to take care of?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So if someone's watching this morning, what's the if they have questions, whether it be with, I mean, again, I know you're not an auto insurance agent,
right?
But you work with a lot of these companies. I mean,
well, anytime you have a question with regards to having been involved in an auto accident, whether it's your fault or someone else, especially if it's someone else's fault, pick up the phone and give us a call.
Yep. Well, and again, that's why I say I always love having you here, because you really do have a passion for explaining things out in layman's terms so we can understand it, because it can be very overwhelming.
Very convoluted.
Yes, I can agree. Thank you so much for being here. We look forward to having you back next week. And as we said, her phone is always open. She encourages you to call if you have any questions. There's her number to call.